will now be recorded.
We will just go with data types. Basically, there are 4 data types in Python, 4 general data types in Python. First is what? Int. Second is what? Float. Third is what? String. Fourth is what? Bool. So, int is going to represent the integers. Integer means what? Positive number, negative number, and 0. Float will represent the decimal values like 2.6, 9.99, like that. STR is nothing but string. String is what? String is nothing but the collection of characters. Like hello is a string, hi is a string, hello world is a string. So we can say what is a character means any individual entity is called as a character. A is a character, 1 is a character, at the rate is a character. Anything that exists individually will be called as a character. Individual number, individual alphabet, individual special symbol is called as a character. Collection of characters or group of characters will become a string. Bool. Bool will represent either true or false. These are the 4 general data types available in Python. Let me show you. If I put some data equal to 10, then what will be the data type of the data variable? Or for simpler understanding, like I will be taking some a equal to 10. I will be taking like a equal to 10. What is the data type of a? The data type of a will become integer because it is storing some integer value. If I put 10.9, the A data type will become float because it is storing decimal value. In the same way,
This conference will now be recorded.
if I put A equal to some hello, then the type of A will become string, str. See, please to remember a point. Every string must be embedded in single quote or double quote or triple quote. Definitely, quotes must be there for strings. So if I put true here, then the data type of A will become bool. Bool. So if you want to see the type of the variable, that means if you want to see the data type of the variable, you can use the type function in Python. If I give a equal to 10 and if I give print type of a, now what will happen? The type of the variable a will be coming for you. Which value, what type of value is stored in the variable a? Integer, na? So type of a will become int. Type of a will become int. If you give 10.9 here, what type of variable, what type of value is stored in the variable a? Decimal value. Decimal values are represented by float data type. Now, if you put something like this, hello at the rate 123, now what type of value is stored in a? String type. So, type of a will become string. Next, if you give true over here, then what will be the type of a? What type of value is available? Boolean value or bool value is available in the variable a. That's why if you determine the type of a, means what will happen? It will be showing you bool. Please note, in true, P must be capital. In false, F must be capital. If you use small t, it will be showing you the error. Okay, so because true is a keyword, so you have to take as it is only. You should put capital T in true, capital F in false. So how can you know the data type of the variable? Depending on the type of value it is having. If the variable is storing an integer, the type will become int. If it is storing some collection of characters, then the data type of the variable will become string, like that. So type function is used to get the data type of the variable. So nextly we will be seeing few important Boolean functions. Few important Boolean functions. What a Boolean function will do? A Boolean function will either return true or false. Either return true or false. We can apply Boolean functions only on string data. Please do note a point. We can apply the Boolean functions only on string data, on integers, on float or decimal values. We cannot apply the Boolean functions. What is a string basically? String is nothing but collection of characters. So you can apply Boolean functions only on strings, and string is nothing but collection of characters. That means in a string, number can be there, alphabet can be there, and even special symbol can be there. So what is the first Boolean function we are going to use? I'm just writing like a equal to hello world. Hello world. Now what I'm doing? Print a dot is alpha. Is alpha is a Boolean function which will be giving either true or false obviously. When is alpha will give true. See, string is a collection of characters. That means character means again alphabet, number, special symbol. Upon what you are actually applying is alpha? Upon hello world you are applying is alpha. When this is alpha will give true, alpha means what? Every character in a string is an alphabet, then it will give true. H is alphabet, E is alphabet, L is alphabet, L is alphabet, O is alphabet, W, O, R, L, D, yes. Every character in the string is alphabet. Yes, now it will give true. Is alpha. In a string, actually what can be there? Numbers, special symbols, alphabets can be there. But is alpha when it will give true? If all the characters are alphabets only. Let's put one digit and now check. See, it will be giving false. Okay. If you just give like this, now also it will become false because space is not an alphabet. It is a special symbol. So this is what this is alpha. Now we will be applying the next Boolean function is digit. Is digit. When is digit will give true? If all the characters of a string are digits only. Okay, so these are not all the digits now. So it will be giving false. If I put all the digits, every character in the string is a digit, then it will give true, right? Even if you have special symbol also, it won't be like giving true. It won't be giving true. It will generate false for you, or it will return false for you. Is digit. Every character must be digit. Okay. Next, is alpha means everything should be in alphabets. Every character must be alphabet. Is digit means what? To get true, every character should be like digit. But now you know what I am applying? Is all num. Is all num. When is all num will give true for you? See, if all the characters of a string are alphabets, if all the characters of a string are numbers, or the combination of both, right? All the characters in a string can be alphabets. Complete all the characters of a string can be numbers. And some numbers, some alphabets can also be there. But if your string is having any special symbol, it will give false. All num, alphabets, numbers. Okay. So only alphabets is also okay. Combination of alphabets and numbers is also okay. But if your string is having some special symbols, it will be giving false for you. Okay, all alphabets, numbers, and even the combination of both. Nextly, what we will do, we will apply again. We will just take a string like this. Take a string like this. Now, what you are doing? A dot is upper. Is upper. When is upper will give true for you? If all the characters of a string are in uppercase. Let us write like this. HELLOWORLD. If all the characters of a string are in uppercase, then is upper will give true. All are in capital. Yes, it is true. If I put 1, 2, now also it will be giving true only because there is no capital 1, 2, small 1, 2, right? It now also it will be giving true only. If you give at the rate, what will happen? Now also it will be giving true only because there is no capital at the rate, small at the rate. Okay. So, but one important point we have to notice, if I don't give at least one alphabet, then it will be giving false because is upper is meant for alphabets only. If at least one alphabet also you are not putting in the string, if not there in the string, then it will be giving false. Next is what? Is lower. Is lower. When is lower will give true? If all the characters in your string are in lower case. If all the characters of your string are in lower case, then it will become what? True. If I give 1, 2, 3, now what will happen? This is also okay because there is no small 1, 2, 3, capital 1, 2, 3. Okay. Then we will be seeing the next Boolean function, hello world equal to hello world. Print a dot starts with h. See, the string inside here is starting with h, right? So it will be giving true actually. It will be giving true actually. See, but if I give small h over here, is my string starting with small h? No, it will give false. It is case sensitive, and I will give like this, and I will put some space over here. This string is starting with space or starting with h? It is starting with space. So now also it will be giving false. Okay. In the same way, ends with, ends with, ends with d. So A, the string inside A is ending with D, right? So that's why it is going to give true for us. If I put capital D over here, what will happen? Is my string ending with capital D? No. So it will be giving false. And even if I put small d and if I put some space over here, my string is not ending with small d. My string is actually ending with space. So it will give false for me.
This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, so where these Boolean functions are used in real time, in what context? Let me take employee ID from the user. Let me take employee ID from the user. Okay, so basically what is my expectation on the employee ID? Let us say I am considering that if the employee ID is having alphabets, only numbers, or a combination of both, I will consider that employee number as valid. Otherwise, it is not a valid one. If it is having some special symbols or like that, I am considering that it is not valid. So I will be taking input from the user, and in my next videos I will tell you how to accept input from the user. So let us consider like the user employee ID is there in the emp ID variable. Now what I am doing, I am writing like this: emp ID dot is all num, is all num. If is all num gives true, I will consider that this employee ID is a valid one as per mine actually. If this particular is all num is giving false, then I will say that the employee ID is not a valid one. See, what is the thing when I will be calling the employee ID is valid? If the employee ID is having all the numbers, all the alphabets, or a combination of both, then I will consider that it is true, like it is a valid one. That's why I'm applying what is all num, is all num. Okay, and let us consider one more example. I will be taking the mobile number from the user. The basic requirement, as for now, what I am considering, If the mobile number is having like all the digits, I will be treating it as a valid one. Otherwise, no, only digits should be there. In that case, what I will do, I will be applying isDigit function. When isDigit will give true, if all the characters are digits, then only it will be giving true for me. Then only it will be giving true for me. So if isDigit is giving true for me, then I will consider this number as a valid mobile number. Otherwise, no. In this way, to perform the validations of the data, we will be using the Boolean functions. And let us say I am having some list of names: Hina, Roja, Rani, and like Vamsi. Like this, I am having some list of names. You know, I want to get the employees whose name is starting with R. Then what I will do? Actually, I will be putting this particular Hina into the S1 variable, and I will be applying starts with function. Starts with function. See, if this is going to give to me, like when it will give true, what is S1 initially? I told S1 is Hina. Okay, Hina is starting with R, no, right? So I will not consider this. Now I will put Roja into S1, and I am applying starts with R Boolean function, starts with Boolean function. So yes, it will be giving true for me. In the same way, I will be applying the starts with function on Rani. Yes, Rani is starting with Arna, so I will consider Rani as also the valid one. I will consider Roja and Rani and Vamsi. So Vamsi I will be taking in S1, and Vamsi dot starts with R. No, this is not correct. So I will not take this name. So I will be taking these two names. In like that, to perform the validations or to get the required data, we will be using these Boolean functions in real time. In our next videos, we will be even encountering more number of Boolean functions. And then we will be discussing now typecasting. Typecasting. Type means what? Data type. Casting means what? Conversion. Typecasting means what? Converting one data type into another data type. Converting one data type value into another data type value. Why we have to perform typecasting? Why we have to convert one data type value into another data type value? We will see now. Before seeing the purpose, what we will do is like we will just have few examples. Let us say I am having something like this, a equal to some 10.9. Now what I am doing, print the type of a. As a is having a decimal value, type of a will become what? Type of a will become float, right? Now I am converting this particular float value to integer. See, note a point, into what I want to convert. That function I will take. What I am exactly telling you, if I want to convert to integer, I will take int function. If I want to convert to string, I will take the string function. If I want to convert into float, I will take the float function, like that. Into what I want to convert, that function I will be taking. So now I am converting this 10.9 float value to integer. So now if I print this a, what will happen? Like in the form of an integer, if I print a, it will be printing only the integer part, right? It will be leaving the decimal part. Similarly, if I'm having something like 10 over here, and this is what? This is an integer. I am going to convert this into float. Now what will be printed? 10.0. You are converting integer to float. That is fine. But What is the exact purpose of typecasting? Where we will use typecasting in real time? We will check now.
This conference will now be recorded.
So where we exactly use this typecasting in real time? We will just see. Let us say user has given the mobile number like this. So like this he has given. I just want to check all the characters are like digits or not. If all the characters are digit, I will say that that is a valid mobile number, otherwise no. Then what I will do? I will be doing like this. Print mno dot is digit. So to check when is digit will give true if all the characters are digits. Now I have applied isDigit function on yumnbo. Now I will execute. See what will happen. It is showing error. What is the error it is telling? Int object has no attribute isDigit. IsDigit is a Boolean function. Do you remember the point? You can apply Boolean functions only on string data. I told you very clearly, you can apply Boolean functions only on string data. But this is a string? No. The type of MNO is nothing but integer because it is storing integer into it. Now, if I want to apply isDigit function on that MNO, the only solution I am having is typecasting. MNO is an integer. Now I will be converting MNO to string. So what I will do, MNO1 equal to into what I want to convert, that function I will take. So like this I am taking. Now MNO is storing what type of value? String value. So upon strings I can apply Boolean functions, right? So now I am just doing like this. Print MNO1 dot isDigit. Now you just execute. I will comment this. Okay. See what I have done. Actually, MNO is an integer, so you cannot apply isDigit. You can apply isDigit or any Boolean functions only on strings. So you are converting this integer data to string data. Now MNO1 is having string data. So MNO1 is of type string. Can you apply Boolean function on strings? Yes. So you have applied the isDigit function. Yes, really everything is digit. Every character is a digit in MNO1. So it is giving true for us. And see, when this particular typecasting is used in real time, if you are unable to perform an operation on a particular set of data, then what you can do, you will be converting that particular data into the respective type and then you can perform the operation. See here what happened, I am unable to perform or I am unable to apply Boolean functions on the integer data. So I have converted to string and then I have applied the Boolean functions. So even in the next videos, we will be using typecasting or we will be applying typecasting for many number of times. Thank you.